Rusting. We have all observed that old iron nails or sheets look different from new ones. Old iron sheets are brown and dull while new ones are shiny. Many other metals change after some time due to some chemical reactions, which take place on their surfaces. These reactions are referred to as corrosion. Corrosion of iron is called rusting. Rust forms a brown coating on the surface of iron material. Because rust is porous, once an object starts to rust, the process continues until the object is completely destroyed. Experiment. What are the conditions necessary for rusting? Let us observe this experiment to learn the conditions necessary for rusting. In this experiment, 5 boiling tubes are labeled as shown. 2 clean nails are placed in each of the boiling tubes. Tap water is added into the first tube. In the second tube, boiled water and oil are added. In the third tube, a piece of cotton wool is pushed halfway. Anhydrous calcium chloride is then put on it and the tube is corked. Salty water is added into the fourth tube. The fifth tube contains nails only. The nails are left for 3 days and observations are made. It is observed that nails in boiling tube 1 would have rusted after 3 days. The nails in tube 5 would have rusted to a smaller extent. The rusting in tube 4 is more intense. No rust is observed in tubes 2 and 3. Tap water contains dissolved oxygen. The iron nails combine with oxygen in the presence of water to form hydrated iron oxide. Rusting occurred in tube 1 because water and oxygen were present. Some rusting occurred in tube 5 since there was some moisture in the air. Rusting was more intense in tube 4 due to presence of dissolved sodium chloride. In tube 2, when water was boiled, all the dissolved gases in it were expelled. The layer of oil covering the boiled water prevented re-entry of air. There was hence no oxygen in tube 2 and therefore the nails did not rust. Anhydrous calcium chloride absorbs moisture from the air, thus air in tube 3 is dry. It was necessary to cork tube 3 to prevent the entry of water vapor from the atmosphere. The nails in tube 3 did not rust because there was no water in it. The presence of water and oxygen are thus necessary for iron to rust. Rusting occurs faster in salty or acidic surroundings. Methods of preventing rusting. Rusting destroys machinery, equipment and roofs made of iron. Rusting can be very expensive. Prevention of rusting is therefore of great importance. The basis of rust prevention is to keep iron out of direct contact with water and oxygen. The following methods are widely used to prevent rusting of iron. Painting. For example, cars, roofs, marine vessels etc. Coating with other metals. This can be done through galvanization or electroplating. Alloying. This involves mixing of iron with one or more metals to produce a substance, which does not rust. Oiling and greasing. This method is used in moving engine parts where other methods cannot be used due to friction. Sacrificial protection. In this arrangement, a more reactive metal such as zinc or magnesium is attached to the iron structure. The more reactive metal corrodes instead of iron. The method is applied in ships, water and oil pipe. Thank you for watching this chemistry lesson. Please subscribe to this channel and other Genius channels relevant to your level of study.